right, now for the big introduction. I call this gentleman my brother from another mother. And my brother from another mother, our commencement speaker for the evening, Mr. Timothy Roberts. Timothy Roberts Sr. is a former police officer and Martin Luther King High School law enforcement officer. He also worked as a regional linkage coordinator for the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Mr. Roberts witnessed many tragedies involving young people in the community, with many of them growing up in neighborhoods where poverty had reached 89%. Tim saw anger, sadness, and self-destructive behavior and felt something had to be done. Timothy Roberts started the BRIC, Brotherhood, Respect, Intelligence, Conduct, and Knowledge, in 1996 to provide an alternative. It was there that young men began to think critically, solve problems, and become role models, provide community service, and raise expectations for themselves, as we heard from Terrell. Accepting the role they play in making difference in their communities, the students work together to set goals, develop a plan, and pursue educational opportunities. Many BRIC alumni have attended such prestigious institutions of higher learning as Morehouse, Ohio State, Tuskegee, and West Point. Mr. Roberts is a respected mentor and father figure to many young men in the greater Cleveland area. Currently, Timothy Roberts is the head of schools for the HBCU Preparatory School Network. Without further ado, join me in applause for welcoming Timothy Roberts Sr.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. First of all, good evening. We need to bring some excitement because the people that are here on the stage will start changing the lives of many of us that are sitting in the seats today. I visited this school last Wednesday when they did their crossover and watched some of these young people receive all sorts of awards. It's interesting that when Miss Simmons was walking down the hallway, I seen her go up on the stage and receive many awards, and then I asked her, well, amongst you, who is the valedictorian? And she said, that would be me. I understand that being number one is always something that is very difficult, because a lot of times we have to do number one alone. We have to do number one when everyone else is doing other things. Number one is doing what is right. And so we have to understand that we're breaking stereotypes right now, because these beautiful young people have made it. And it's so ironic that 2 or 3 people have already said something that I had plans on saying myself. One of them was my favorite song right now. I play it in my car every day for all the haters, and it is Started from the Bottom, Now We're Here. See, when you hear a song like that, for those that are as young as I am, I start to think about the history. See, those that started from the bottom, I flipped it a little bit, because you have to remember that all of those that traveled across the ocean at the bottom of those slave ships, they look from heaven right now, understanding clearly that everything that they fought for and their children had fought for has paid off. At this time, I will take a quick moment to say thank you to those that have given all of us opportunity to do great things. So you have to give thanks to our Mayor Frank Jackson, our CEO Eric Gordon, our board members, my good friend Mr. Donald Jolly, who is the representative here, my sister from another mother who is running a tight ship at MLK, and her inspiring team of educators who are doing right by your children. It is clear that as I was sitting in the audience last Wednesday, I can't believe that 1 week passed, and I was sitting there with one of my sons, and he said, Pops, I got to get up there and say something to these young people. He wanted to tell these young people, as he's transitioned off to Morehouse College and has come back to try to make a difference across this world, he wants these young people to understand that it is not easy, not today, not tomorrow, but you have people and associates that will make sure that you have a better tomorrow. And I'm seeing those parents out here. So as I talk to the parents real quickly, just imagine waking up every morning and hearing a parent say to you that you are brilliant, that you are smart, and that you are talented. Understand clearly that all of these young people that sit here will lead us into a better tomorrow. They'll spend time and time again hearing the word no. But I'll tell these young people, like I'll tell the babies that are out there, you must take the word no, flip it around, and every time that you hear it, you should turn it on. Every time that someone tells you no, you should be turning it on, because you're going to hear no more than you're going to hear yes. And I want you to clearly understand, as parents and leaders that are leading these young people, that they need us to be telling them that they can do anything. I speak into my own children a couple of things. And if you're not speaking into our young people, you need to start doing that now. I speak privilege into my young people. They should feel privileged. They should be hearing the word that you are entitled to anything that you dream about. So speak that into our young people. Speak greatness into our young people. Send them on their way by saying you are the greatest thing that this world has to offer. And if they continue to listen to you, speak into them that way, they'll go out and achieve all sorts of things. See, when I was coming up, and you can give these young people another hand. I spent 25 years at this phenomenal school. 25 years of seeing young people turn their lives around. If you only knew the history of the people that walked the hallways of MLK, you would just marvel at those things. Because at any given time, when you look at a young person and you look at these young, beautiful women, understand, I need you to truly understand, because I get a chance to do this just one time. These young people have persevered. They've been persistent. History says that there's a dark cloud over Cleveland when it comes to taking care of our women. 3 women trapped in a home for 10 years. A man taking our women into a home and they never come out. Our young people are persevering through this. So I say this to the men: take care of our women. Take care of our young women. Our young women are the ones who will birth a greater nation. Our young women are supposed to be put on a pedestal. Our young women, you are supposed to lead the way in which everybody clearly understands. Our men, you are leaders in this country. You are leaders in this community. You must understand with this high school diploma that there are higher heights. If it's to the military, be the best military personnel you can possibly be. If you are going to college, be the absolute best. Nobody is going to wake you up. Those that have degrees will tell you that there will be no mothers there to get you up in the morning. You have to have the initiative to do those things on your own. We're moving into a summer. We're moving into a summer. And we have to protect our young people. Mothers and fathers and grandparents and uncles and other family members, don't think it is time to give up on these young people and allow them just to go out and do whatever they need to do, thinking that they're grown. You have to protect these young people because they still need people to give them the influence and the education to keep moving. Young people, you are the most powerful and yet the most unpredictable single force this world could ever have. We want you to make sure that you use that power to change the way that this world operates today. See, I'm going to talk about my young age folks out there. See, technology has moved us into a total different arena. See, young people, when I was coming up, our phones used to be about this big, about this thick, and we had to carry them on a pack, and we thought we was cool. But I'm telling you, through the brilliant minds that have come before you and those that will follow you, you are responsible for changing the way that these young people that are sitting here, their lives, you're responsible for their lives. So as I come to a close with my young people, understand that there are stories out here for those valedictorians and salutatorians and top 10 and top 15 of the class, to those that are like me, that are C average, B average. You are the ones that will control a lot of the things that will happen in this world also. So I want the parents to understand that I have said this on many occasions to some of the young people that are here. I say to the young people that is at the school that I head right now, I tell them, if nobody has ever told you that they love you, then I love you. I say that because Jesus had a father. Somebody is responsible to let these young people know that they love them. So as you take your pictures later on today, understand clearly that there's a group of young people from kindergarten to the 6th grade that's at HBCU Preparatory School. They're looking for leaders, and they're looking for someone with a compass, someone with a GPS that can guide them into a better tomorrow. There lies your responsibility. There's young people that are yet to be born. There lies your responsibility. There's people that are struggling just to walk in here to support you. There lies your responsibility. Yes, I seen you when you walked that superhero in this evening, my brother in the front. Somebody has to take care of her. And it is our responsibility as men to do exactly what you did today. So to my young people, I say thumbs up. But more than anything, I say raise your hands up and start to grab anything that you want, because tomorrow is yours and it starts today. God bless you. I love you and I appreciate you.